And demonstrators also gathered at the Supreme Court today and in several cities across the country protesting the court's leaked draft opinion that suggests the justices will overturn Roe v. Wade, the landmark ruling that legalized abortion nearly a half-century ago. The draft was written in February by Associate Justice Samuel Alito in a case challenging Mississippi's ban on abortions after 15 weeks of pregnancy.
Alito writing, quote, Roe was egregiously wrong from the start. It's time to heed the Constitution and return the issue of abortion to the people's elected representatives. Tonight, President Biden arguing the draft opinion could affect other rights. Listen.
If this decision holds, it's really quite a radical decision. It would mean that every other decision relating to the notion of privacy is thrown into question.
Today, Chief Justice John Roberts issued a statement confirming the document's authenticity while noting it is not a final decision. In Justice Roberts' statement, he also called the leak a betrayal, directing the court's marshal to launch an investigation to determine the source.
This leak is unprecedented at the Supreme Court, but as Justice Roberts mentioned, this is not the final draft, so justices can still weigh in and make changes. The Supreme Court is expected to issue its final ruling by the end of June or in early July. The leak sent shockwaves across the country and here at home, and demonstrators were sounding off on the steps of the federal courthouse in Sacramento.
Let's get to CBS 13's Adrienne Moore. She's in the newsroom now with that part of the story. Adrienne.
Yeah, Tony and Elizabeth, demonstrators turning out in some big numbers tonight, calling this a crisis moment for abortion access. Even if Roe is overturned here, abortion would still be legal here in California, something those on the other side of this fight feel just as passionate about.
Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back!
Dozens of demonstrators refusing to be silenced on the streets of Sacramento.
I get to protest the same thing that my grandma got to protest, which is so upsetting because this is something that we should already have. This is something we fought for.
Their fury after a draft version of the Supreme Court's majority opinion is leaked, revealing it would strike down the landmark case of Roe v. Wade.
This is ridiculous. I think we've gone 10 steps forward and now we're going 50 steps back. This is the catalyst for other things to happen if we don't stand up and fight back right now.
The High Court confirming the authenticity of the 98-page document, which shows a majority of justices would be prepared to overturn the 1973 case, leaving it up to individual states to determine abortion policy.
We're going in the opposite direction, which is not good.
If the draft opinion becomes reality, Jackie Smith fears the ramifications could quickly mirror the past.
There'd be backdoor abortions and women were dying because, the coat hangers, you see signs here with coat hangers, that's what used to happen.
But anti-abortion activists argue this opinion is an important step toward protecting human life.
And for every abortion, for every choice, that's ending a human life. I mean, that's undeniable. The reality is that abortion kills a child, a human being.
While the High Court says the opinion does not represent the final position of any member, demonstrators say too much is at stake to back down.
Every woman needs to stand up and fight back.
Now, another abortion rights march is set for the 14th of this month. And again, a final decision from the High Court is expected in late June or early July.